Bladesmiths, welcome to our first ever dual strength test. First what I'm gonna do is take your weapons, but put the edges on those big industrial nuts and wail down on them with a baton. Then I'm gonna take the tips, put them on that sheet steel, and then I'm gonna baton those pommels that you threaded onto your weapons. See how well they hold up. Bill, you ready?
Yes, sir. I hope my blade stays in one piece, especially when he's striking on that nut. And this is all building up the anxiety. Come on. Good job, man. Good job.
All right, Bill, we got a couple issues here. Overall, your handle held up well. Your threaded pommel held up to that batoning. Big issue is your blade. We're missing some pieces here. First blow on that nut, it just rounded off a bit. The second two actually took bites out of it. And when we did the sheet steel, your tip came off as well. You can actually still see it in there. So it's a bit on the brittle side. But overall, it's light, feels good in the hand. So nicely done.
Thank you.
Chuck, how you feeling?
Not too good.
We're gonna do it anyhow.
Let's do it. After I see Bill's edge deformation and his tip breaking off, my heart's racing. If this guy's work's gonna suffer this kind of damage, what's mine gonna do? All I can figure is something in the grain structure of the metal in that certain area didn't hold up. Catastrophic failure happened. This is a hell of a test.
Chuck, your blade has suffered a catastrophic failure, only making it to the third strike. However, you're not done yet. It would seem that both you and Cole's fate lie with the strength of Cole's blade. Now, Cole, your blade still has to survive the strength test. It's got to make it through at least 3 licks on that nut. You think you got what it takes?
Well, let's see what happens.
All right.
I'm definitely nervous about how it's gonna hold up. Jay has a reputation of beating the out of all of the knives he tests, and you know, I'm expecting him to not hold back on mine. I'm worried about that weak part of my spine.
Chuck, Cole, we find ourselves in interesting circumstances. Both of your blades suffered catastrophic failures in the middle of our strength test. However, Chuck, your blade survived 3 strikes, and Cole, your blade only went for 2. So with that in mind, I have to ask you, Cole, please leave the forge.
That was pretty close. I really thought I was gonna make it through. Proud of what I made. It broke, but I think it looked great. I'm still a bladesmith, and I'm gonna keep on keeping on.